Okay, good morning, class. Okay, a much shorter lesson that we normally run. So you guys had homework out of the Bodmas, and you had out of percentages, correct? Right. So let's go to percentages first, and that is which page was that on? Page 75. 79, okay. Just hang on. So at this point, we have dealt with skill 1 to skill 4 on page 75, correct? Yeah. So I can do, now I must do skill 5, 6, 7. There's no, where's there 8? So didn't I give you for homework on page 75 anything? What did I give you for homework then? Now that? But that is just what I said. So why is she saying no? You're causing chaos, Michael. Listen, you must listen what I say. Don't correct me if I'm correct. Okay? You're slowing down the process. Okay? So listen in future. If I'm incorrect, then you tell me. But I remembered correct, and yet you're telling me something else. Okay? So please listen. Right, skill 5. Just hand that out again, and then the files can be collected of those learners. Thank you, Michael. And I gave you the other skills as well, but you just need to sort this out. It's because of the admin and the test memo and stuff like that that we are doing, that we are lagging a bit behind. But hopefully in the next lesson we'll pick up and carry on from that point. So we're looking at skill 5, and this is on page 74. Is that correct? 75. Okay. So skill 5 on page 75, they ask you to expressing fractions of quantities as percentages. Okay. So let's go with the first one. Express these test scores as percentages. So Gloria got 24 out of 25. So that's going to give you 24 divided by 25 times 100. This is saying that you're going to work out your test result. You got 38, it's going to be 38 over 50 times 5. Okay. So 25 going to 25 once, 25 going to 100 4 times. 4 times 24 is 96. 96%. Do we have a Gloria here? No. Okay. Okay? You see, now I must give you 10 minutes during break. Why? Because every time I must stop and speak to you people. Okay? Is this a detention for one person here? No. For everybody. No? I need to finish my work. Work that needs to be done. That's going to be tested on. Laura? It's 19 out of 25. So you multiply this by 100 over 1. 25 going to 25 once. 25 going to 100 4 times. 19 times 4 is 36. 76. All okay with that? Jake? Got 21 out of 25. You times that by 100 over 1. 25 going to 25 once and 100 4 times. 4 times 21 is 84 over 1, which is 84%. Any issues there? No? Okay. In number 2 of skill 5, we are told that 2 liters of milk are poured into a 5-liter jug. 2 liters of milk are poured into a 5-liter jug. What percentage of the jug is full? So you got 5-liter jug. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 liters. You're pouring a 2 liter into here. So in other words, you're filling that. Not so. So in A, how much of the jug is full? Full of milk now, supposed to. 2 over 5. But they want to know what percentage. So you multiply it by 100 over 1. 5 into 5 once, 5 into 100. 20 times. 20 times 2 is 40%. You guys understand? Okay, the next one. B. How much of the jug is empty? 3 liters. 3 out of 5 liters are how? You times it by 100? No. So you say 3 over 5 times 100 over 1. 5 into 5 what? 5 into 100? 20 times. 20 times 3 is 60. 60%. Okay? Any confusion there, people? No? Alright.
Annika van Schoor, can you please report to the office? Annika van Schoor, please report to the office.
The next one, skill 6. In skill 6, the question was, find the percentage of quantities. In the first one, we are told 11% of 85 rand. 11% of 85 rand. So it's going to be 11 over 100. Percentage is a representation of the value unit over 100. Okay? So you multiply this by 85 over 1. So 5 goes into 100 20 times. 5 goes into 85. 1 can be 17 times. Not so? So that will simply be 11 times 17. So that's going to give you 17, 0, 1, 7. So it's 7, 189, 187 over 20. But if they want you to write it in a percentage, you can leave it like this. Or 20 goes into 180. 90 times. Not so. So it's 9. Not 99. 7 over 2. Not so. Percent. Otherwise, if you want to write it as a decimal, the denominator must be 100. Not so. So that's going to be, I could have just have said, oh, that's going to be 9 and 7 over, times this by 5, that's going to give you 100. 7 times 5 is 35. So it's 9,35%. That's all the same solution. Okay? Give you the mark throughout for that thing. Any one of those solutions. The next one, 12% of. So it's going to be 12 over 100 times 34 rand. Again, they want you to write it as a percentage. Huh? So you're going to say, this is actually not percent. This is rands here. So this, remember this is in rands. So it's going to be 9 rand and, what was it, 35 cents. Not percent. My mistake, no? This answer is also going to be in rands. So I'm going to keep this as a denominator. So it's going to be 12 multiplied by 34. So it's going to give you 86034. So it's 8408. So it's 408 over 100. But if you want to put it in rands, what would it be? 4 rand and 8 cents. Why am I not simplifying here? Because why? If I'm going to simplify, I must convert it again to a denominator of 100. Does it make sense? So I keep it as 100. Alright, the last one here of skill 6 is 21 over 100 multiplied by 120 over 1. Again, I'm going to keep this denominator being 100. So it's going to be 21 multiplied by 120. So 120 multiplied by 21. It's going to give you 0, 1, 2. So 0. 0, 2 times 2 is 4, 2. So it's going to be 0, 2, 5, 2. So it's going to be 2, 5, 2, 0. So I need 2 decimal places of the comma. So it's 25, 20. So that means you say 21% of 120 rand is 25 rand and 20 cents. Does it make sense? Not cents as the cents, no? Rands and cents. But you understand? Okay. So let's look at skill. And skill 7 now. In skill 7, they say finding the size of quantities when given a part of it. 50% of my money is in the bank. So 50%, so half the money is in the bank. How much money do I have in total if there's 128 rand in the bank? So, how do you get that? You can do it one of two ways. You can say 128 rand divided by 50%. But 50% is the same as 50 over 100. It's 128 divided by 50 over 100, which is the same as 128 multiplied by 100 over 50. 50 going 51, 50 going there twice. And that's 256. You all agree with that? Otherwise, if we know that half of the money is in the bank and half are in cash, the bank has 128 times 2. It's going to give you 16 carry 1, so it's 4, 5, 2, 5, 6. Anyway, yes, Michael?
No, I just wanted to say that's how I did it.
Well done. So give her a round of applause. Okay, thank you, Michael. 12% of Samantha's money is 168. Oh, there was another way I could have done this, but I'll do this one here. 12%, 12 over 100 of Samantha's money. So her money is an unknown value, not so. Okay, some unknown value. And that gives us an answer 168. Then how much does she have altogether? So what we have to do is, to get this unknown value, this empty box on its own, remember in primary school, they used to sing 2 plus how many more is equal to 5? You remember that, people? Yes. Now here, 12 over 10 over 100 multiplied by how many more is equal to 168. So, to reverse this operation here, what do we do? You must multiply it by 100 over 12, both sides. Or we could have divided both sides by 12 over 100, which is also fine. So that how many more sign is equal to. Now, here, 6 goes into 12 twice. 6 goes into 128. Sorry, 168. 6 goes into here. 6, 12, 18, so it's twice, carry. 4. 6 goes into 48, 8 times. Not so. So it's going to be 28. But 2 goes into 2 ones, 2 going to 28, 14 times. Not so? And 14 times 100 is 1,400. You guys understand? So that is 1,400. Who got 1,400? Okay. Now I'm feeling better, you see? And the last one, number 3. So here we are told if 18% of the farmer's wheat crop is 1,260 tons, what's the total crop for the year? So again, they want to know the total or the original amount. It's going to be 18 divided by 100 multiplied by that value I'm looking for, the total number. And that is representative of 1,260 tons. Okay? So, how do I get this unknown on its own? I multiply it by its reciprocal, which is 100 over 18, both sides. Why do I multiply it by 100 over 18? Because 100 cancels 100, 18 cancels 18. That's why I take its reciprocal. Or you could have divided both sides by 18 over 100. Okay? So this unknown value, we're looking at the total mass over 1. So we go 1,260 divided by 18. Okay, it's fairly big, no? So what do is, oh yeah, but you guys have divided this already like this, not so. So what we do is we work out multiples of 18. So it's 18, 36, 40 is going to be 52, no 54. Let's check if it's 54. Yeah, 54. It's 7. 2, then 1890. Okay, let's go further. So add another 18, it's going to be 108, plus another 18 is 126, plus another 18 is 144, and so on. So can 18 go into 12? No. Can it go into 126? Yes. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 7 times 18 is 126 minus 0. Carry down 0. Can 18 go into 0? No. 0 times 18 is 0 minus no remainder. So 18 goes into 18 once. 18 goes into 1,260 70 times. Can you see that, people? 70 times 100 is 7,000 tons. Okay, that is one way. Otherwise, what could have also happened was, which is going to make more sense at this point, since we're busy with fractions, I can first say that 6 goes into here 3 times. And 1,260, 6 goes into here 210 times, 210. Then 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 210. It's going to give you 70. Can you see that, people? It's even easier. So that's going to give you 7,000 tons. Okay, instead of the long division, if you are fearing to work with those numbers. Okay, you guys understand? Right, for homework, we're going to mark the check we just did your diagnostic now on decimal, but we haven't marked yet the skills 1 to 4 of yesterday's homework. We haven't marked that, no? We're going to mark it tomorrow. So with that, we're going to mark skills 5, 6, and 7, the odd numbers on page 79. 5, 6, 7 on page 79. You do for me the odd numbers. Okay. You guys okay with that? Sorry? We must still, I'm not going to give you any new work on Bodmas because we haven't marked it yet. Okay. So I don't want to move it too far ahead and you have major problems that is lagging behind. People enjoy this every day. Good afternoon, class.